With the $500 Kaisa skin out of the way and this patch's content leaked before I had a chance to finish my video revealing them,
I hate ya! I'll always hate ya!
now's the time to kick off the second act of Spirit Blossom Beyond, which means, you guessed it, another patch filled to the brim with Spirit Blossom skins. But there's still more on the way with the approaching Spirit Blossom Spring skins. It's not a bathhouse skinline, you guys. Clearly this insinuates a wholesome macaque-themed Spirit Blossom Wukong.
Like that's ever gonna happen.
But it's not like there isn't plenty to go over right now. Some highly anticipated, some not so highly anticipated, some prestigious, some outrageously priced. So I guess we should begin, right? Starting with the one that we've known about for 2 months already, Spirit Blossom Nidalee. It is funny we've known about the Paka form of this skin for so long now, because I gotta be honest, I think there's a reason they were hiding the human version this whole time.
Man, boo.
Because look at that Paka form, it's majestic and beautiful, even if I really wish that Riot had taken the special opportunity to turn her into an Ionian Keylash or a Jewel Protector or something. But it's ironic that in this universe, Nidalee's supposed to be a wise, old cat able to turn into a mortal human, because with a design that's basically just defoxified Spirit Blossom Ari with a spear, all I see while looking at this is just how old and crusty her model is. Like, please, Riot Games, the LOR design is right there, and you've updated everything else about her.
No.
Tanzanite's the best chroma, 6 out of 10. Spirit Blossom Hui.
It's about damn time.
Honestly, I'm just happy this exists, as even though it seems strange for him to be omitted from Ink Shadow, I guess it probably would have been a bit redundant, though I guess Ionian Hui isn't much better. I kid, because yeah, this is pretty great. A nice blend of both the Akana and Kanmei Spirit's aesthetics merged into one is a sort of callback to his centrist worldview in Runeterra, and the numerous particle effects, because that's why he didn't get the skin for so long, are for the most part really damn nice, as thankfully it doesn't make the same mistake Winterblessed Hui did, with each group of his abilities actually having distinct colors this time. Unless, of course, you're a big visual clarity fan and run the lottery to get the chroma that turns them all purple. Rose Quartz is the best chroma, 8 out of 10. Spirit Blossom Kale. As much as it peeves me that Morgana is once again the evil sister in the skin line, Kale, yeah, she turned out pretty good.
You're not so bad.
A guardsman with a samurai-inspired look that isn't just unique for Kale, but for Spirit Blossom as a whole, shockingly.
Wait, you think I didn't think of that? Of course I thought of that.
Not to mention how her ultimate, either intentionally or more than likely coincidentally, now references the battlefields of the Great Titan Wars in Ionia, and how her ascension is actually meaningful this time, turning from a dark Akana spirit into a righteous Kanmei. Even if she did kind of look cooler with the samurai getup, but let's be honest, that's a Kale staple at this point. Every skin's a 50-50 chance the evolved form kind of stinks. Sapphire is the best chroma, 7.5 out of 10. Spirit Blossom Akali. There's a few things I like about this one, namely replacing her travel satchel with a drum is fun thematically, and I'll give them points for the novelty of the kinda sort of hypothetical what if Akali got trained by Zed instead of Shen. But it doesn't really mean that much when, as usual, they don't do anything creative with her hair, shroud form, ramen, or texture work, especially that. Like, what happened here? In fact, I think this is probably the peak example of just how much model quality has degraded in the last couple of years. Just compare Akali to her KDA girlfriend in the same skin line. Mind you that I and many other people thought that the first run back of Spirit Blossom was lame, but I take it all back. Dude, this texture work and detail is incomparable next to Akali.
This is so fucked up.
Rose Quartz is the best chroma, 3 out of 10. Spirit Blossom Zed, Prestige Edition.
It should have been me!
Zed's second prestige, but honestly, like, what's even prestige about these anymore? Tiny bits of fractal glass in the weapons is enough now, apparently? I don't know, dude. Zed's an enigma of a champion. It's like nobody has any idea what to even do with him for skins, yet he keeps getting them, leading to a truly bountiful skin selection. Do you want evil red ninja, evil blue ninja, or maybe Dr. Facilier? The difference this time is that it now overlaps directly with base Zed, also being an Ionian shadow ninja. It even uses the base laugh in the recall, that same one that everyone now associates with toxic Zed maids. Like, isn't this supposed to be cool? How am I supposed to take this seriously, guys? The chroma that will set you back $30 does, unfortunately, look better than the base version. 3 out of 10. Spirit Blossom Karma. You know, I didn't even think Karma was popular enough to get a second legendary skin, but alright, at least I can live happily knowing I got that prediction right based on the concept art pose being different, but I mean, you wouldn't know that because the video I was making and said that got canceled. That was only one prediction, the other one being a Karma legendary skin in Ionia could be a great opportunity to make a skin for her that's one of her past lives. If you don't know, Karma's basically the avatar. I was technically half right. This isn't the original Dara, we all know, but this isn't a past life of Karma either. This is supposed to be the first spirit of Ionia itself, and that's just the normal Spirit Blossom skin with a bit more blue?
That's blue.
I do like the extra glowing effects on the ult, though, and the reflected koi fish pond on the empowered Q, and the dancing koi fish themselves, though not enough for them to replace her own dance. Like, the animations, dude, I can't not notice anymore. There's so many stilted animations, and how are there less total than the champions released in 2013? Curse you, Exol, and your detailed animation analysis videos. You've ruined my brain.
Cursed with knowledge.
Sandstone is the best chroma. 5 out of 10. Spirit Blossom Morgana. So that red mode. Yeah, that's kind of cool, considering there's nothing else really like it in Spirit Blossom yet anyways, and replacing the wings with heavily detailed branches is pretty neat, pretty to be honest, but they didn't even try. They didn't even pretend as though it has a third form through some kind of shitty palette swap. So it only has 2 forms total, and with one of the key features already on decline for Exalted skins, what exactly makes this worthy of having that Exalted price tag? What special features did they add that you can only get from Spirit Blossom Morgana that they had to delay its release in order to properly polish? A stick draped over the portrait icon. 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
Overall, Spirit Blossom Beyond Wave 2 electrocute me right now. Gets a 5.5 out of 10. We all knew this was coming, right? You cannot make this many skins for the exact same idea this quickly and not expect all of them to start blending together. There's a couple neat ideas here for a few champions that really fit the skin line, but they are completely drowned out by several decisions that are either baffling, lazy, or just outright greedy. Seriously, who is buying this stuff? But those are my thoughts. What do you fellas think of batch 2 of 3 of the Spirit Blossom skins for this year? Did you like them? Did you not? Did you want more than what was given? Be sure to let me know down in the comments below, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Or whenever Night and Dawnbringer comes back. Sorry, why are they in the Spirit Blossom Pass?